YouTubers? I'm back with an actual shooting video today instead of just one that involves me ranting or doing reviews. Today we've got one that I've had for a while, but I just haven't gotten around to making a video about it. We got the Swedish model 96 Mauser rifle in 6.5 by 55 millimeter. So this rifle was introduced in 1896, and the early M96s were made in Germany at the Oberndorf factory. And then eventually the Swedish Arsenal Carl Gustavs got the manufacturing rights, and so that's why you see several different manufacturers. These are the two main ones: Mauser Oberndorf and Carl Gustavs. This was made in 1916 and is a totally Swedish rifle. I can't find any Oberndorf manufactured parts on it, so this is a pretty good example of a typical rifle that would have been carried by the Swedish military from 1896 all the way up until the 1940s and beyond, using it as a sniper rifle. So this is the standard long version. There was another version called the Model 38, I believe, short rifle. It was the same action, same principle and everything, but it was a carbine. And then they came out with the M41B, which was the sniper variant of this. A few of these were actually loaned to the Finns during the Winter War and the Continuation War to use as either reserve line weapons, or they actually use these as sniper rifles without any scopes on them. Some modified them to put scopes on, but most of them that you're going to see are going to have just the iron sights. So this particular example, the receiver, you can kind of zoom in on the numbers there until it focuses. Come on, baby. Sorry about the wait, guys. I'm just trying to show you the numbers that actually match. So, well, let's see if I can just... There. You can see the last three digits are 962 on there, hopefully. And then we'll get into zoom into here. Matches, the bolt matches. And there we go. As well as the butt plate. Now, the other numbers, I can't find any other 962s. But it's matching enough for me. I just wanted a shooter example, and I got one, so that's pretty cool. The stock disc represents the unit, etc., and some other things that I'm actually not quite sure of in this video, so I'm not going to say exactly what it's for. If you guys know these, you can read this and let me know in the comments what the markings on this disc mean. A lot of these were for units, and I think there was another reason they used them. I just, like I said, can't remember at this moment. Having kind of a brain fart. Really excited to shoot this guy again. Anyways, so the sights on these are a basic kind of V-notch, but they're actually pretty nice to use. As you can see, there's a V-notch, and then the post up in front is actually rather wide. It's not like a another Mauser that comes to a point and is rather defined at the end. This post is actually pretty big, and as well as the V-notch. The V-notch is kind of larger than a typical V, like on a K98 or something. You can kind of see that. And this thing graduates up like this. So usually you, to graduate a rifle sight up, you take the elevator right here and move it forward, because it would be starting out in the back. Come on, focus, baby. There we go. It would start out in the back, usually right here, and you'd go up, and then the thing would raise. Well, this is kind of backwards in the sense that you have to lift this up, lift up the elevator, and then it will elevate. So you go from front to back, which is pretty interesting. And then anything past 600 meters, you elevate it up like this, just a typical ladder sight of the early 20th century, late 19th century. And it's actually a pretty cool sight. Let's see if I can get the camera down far enough. I don't think I can get the lens down. I'll graduate it up all the way to 1900 meters, or it goes up to 2000, but I think we can get it with 19. Maybe not. Anyways. So that's how the ladder sight works on a Swedish M96. Now we're going to be shooting this baby at about 50 and 100 yards today at the typical range, and just kind of show you some accuracy. I'm not going to do any reflexive fire or like run and gun stuff with this, because I don't think that's what this was originally intended for. Maybe in another video I'll do that, but for today we're just going to be doing some bench firing at 50 and 100 yards, just to show you how well these things group. These things are known for their accuracy. This cartridge is the one of the most accurate cartridges ever designed, and that's pretty pretty universally accepted as a fact. That it's really flat flying, the 6.5 by 55. And this is 139 grain Full Metal Jacket, made by PPU, of course. Great ammunition. Going to do some reloads with some cast rounds, and we'll do a couple more videos on that as time goes on. But yeah, now we'll get to the shooting. Okay, guys, here's the 50-yard first 5 rounds. We'll just kind of see how it's grouping. I don't know where else she'll be shooting as far as elevation, but it's sighted for 300 meters. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so I'm hitting a little bit high left. This thing has got like no recoil to it whatsoever. It's really a nice gun. All right, there's 5. We'll go up and check that out. All right, so here's the 50-yard target. I've got 2 touching right there. I got 1, and then 2 flyers. First one was just me probably jerking it pretty bad, but yeah, it's all within about an inch. So now we're gonna try it at 100 and see if I can maintain this group. 100 yards. Try and relax the breathing a little bit. That was a hang fire on PPU ammo. Did you hear that? Mm-hmm. That's funny. So not just surplus is cursed. Alright, that's 5. So the group opened up a little bit. It's consistently left, so I'm not sure if that's me or the sight. We're gonna let Andy, who's a better group shooter, take a shot at these, and we'll see if the rifle's actually able to shoot better than I am. So this is 100 yards right here. And so begins Andy Mann's attempt at the cloverleaf group at 100 yards, the Swedish M96. Is that your 5?
I think so.
Nice,
yep.
Nice. I'm gonna check it out.
See how it looks. About here.
Yeah, and here's you got 1 off the target. So your group is a little bit more open than mine. So it is left, and so that'd be the rifle or the front sight. So maybe we'll adjust it, or maybe for the video we can just shoot to the right a bit. Just hold to the right. I mean, because I don't know how hard that dovetail's wedged in there.
All right, yeah.
So I don't know, we'll figure it out. But anyways, you can still see it's a pretty decent group for the iron sights. 100 yards. I know there's M1 shooters out there that, oh, I could get sub MOA all day. Cool, good for you. Thank you. But no, this is a really decent group for, say, just for application purposes, for getting a man size or deer size target down 100 yards. That's still going to hit your target and The 6.5x55 is still a pretty beastly round. So, all right, we're going to take that back and we'll do some more group shooting, and then we'll conclude the video and keep this one kind of short. So here's 50 yards. Okay, you're hitting high, but you're dead center. It's like you're hitting about 3 o'clock and 2 o'clock, but you're on the target. Okie dokie. Okay, so now I'm gonna do 5 rounds standing, sort of rapid fire at the 50 with on the target, and then I'm gonna do a reload and kneel, and then shoot at the head and see if I can get any on target on the head. Because this is about a person-sized target at 50 yards. Okay, we gotta check the target out now. Cool. So, yeah, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the standing, and then I was shooting a bit high kneeling, so 1, 2, 3. But yeah, I missed. I guess I missed 2 out of 10 at 50 yards standing and kneeling, shooting fairly fast. I mean, it's a bolt action, so I can only go so fast, but I'm pretty friggin' happy with that, to tell you the truth. That's not a bad deal for a bolt action rifle. We're gonna let Andy do the same thing and see if he can do that, and then we'll do a review a little bit, and then we'll conclude the video. Cool, cool. Okay, so that one was mine from before. So Andy got 3 on target, standing, 4 or 5 it looks like, and then 1, 2, 3 headshots because those 2 are marked as mine.
No, that one's yours.
Or that one's mine. So you got 2. So you pulled 3, and I pulled 2, which is not bad for 10 rounds fast firing with a bolt gun. So oh yeah, I see that's marked D2D. Yeah. So overall, the Swedish Mauser. What do you think about it, Andy?
It's very light shooting, and it seems relatively flat shooting too. So.
Yep, it's a pretty consistent shooter, low recoil. I totally recommend getting one of these guys, and they're $400 or $500 for a nice one, and you can get the ammo basically anywhere online. 6.5x55. It's a really common hunting round. Get one, you know you want to. If you are new to the channel, I appreciate you guys watching. If you could like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that as well. Also, I'll be posting a link to my Patreon, and if you consider supporting me on there, just click on the link in the description. And for all the faithful subscribers, glad I got you some more shooting content, and we'll see you next time on the next shooting video. Thanks, everyone. Take it easy.